Hey everybody, welcome back to Hard Ticket, the show where today we're not going to the movies. We're just going to stay home and chill out because we have to make too many decisions every time we do go to the movies.
This is a chill episode. I'm so sleepy.
We are recording in my bedroom.
Yes.
It gets warm in here. Who knows what is going to happen?
Dude, it's like the rainforest in here. It's like humid.
Yeah, it's a little much. Probably gonna have to close that vent a little bit. But today we are going to be talking about what's on the top of every cinephile's mind right now. Nominations for the most prestigious award show this side or the other side of the Mississippi. But we're watching it on this side too. So
Yeah, there's your geography lesson for this episode. The Oscars.
yeah.
You love the Oscars, Jeff, right?
Yeah, I want to preface by saying I don't love the Oscars, all right?
You just like the Oscars.
Well, you know, we in our last episode, we talked a little bit about reality TV and how much I hate it. Like I have a moral objection to it.
Right.
It doesn't mean I don't like trash entertainment.
Sure, yeah.
And that's like kind of what the Oscars is. It's like prestigious trash. Hollywood rewarding itself.
Yeah, it's gilded trash. I think that's fair. The Oscars are like the first time I watched them, I think I was like a senior in high school.
Yeah.
Because I had a friend who really cared about the Oscars and he was like, oh, rooting for like Spotlight or I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
What was it? The Revenant, the one where Leo eats the fish and everything. Like that was a big deal. They're like, Leo's finally going to get his Oscar. And like he kind of got me on board to watch it.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is kind of boring. Like it's not really my thing. It was before I was like really like serious into film,
Mm-hmm.
but even now, like as a more serious film watcher, I am like half and half on it. I feel like like I have friends like you and our friend Jake who really take the Oscars a little more seriously. You guys write ballots, like you make predictions and everything.
It's fun because
You laminate them.
I laminate them because you have to lock it in the laminations when you lock it in.
Yeah, you don't want anybody cheating.
Well, Jake's a sports guy, and I'm not. But the Oscars are my Super Bowl.
That's true.
That's kind of how I say
That's
it.
fair. That's fair. So I get on board with it, and I have fun with it. I don't really take my my predictions too seriously because I'm mostly wrong. I think statistically, I get like 50% right.
Well, they're pretty easy to follow if you just follow the awards circuit, which is not something I typically
That's true.
want to do. I'll just ask Jake because he does follow it. I'm like, who won the BAFTA? Who won Critics' Choice? And most of the time, you can feasibly predict who's going to win the Oscar based on that. I do wonder how incestuous the voting pool is.
Whoa.
Like how many people are like voting on Critics' Choice and also on the Oscars and also on the BAFTAs and the Golden Globes. Like I actually don't know, and I'm not super interested in finding out.
The politics of it are, that's been done a million times. I imagine it is a pretty exclusive club. Some of these movies that were nominated are about exclusive clubs, like the Christmas Adventurers Club and One Battle After Another. I kind of imagine the Oscars are like kind of similar to that. It's just like a group of people who are like flaunting their influence a little bit.
Oh yeah, and they're hilariously incompetent in a lot of ways.
In a lot of ways.
Yeah. Well, the filmmakers for No Other Land was that last year when they won?
I think that was
the year
last
before?
year, yeah.
They got, as soon as they returned to their homeland, they were like kidnapped and there was this whole public outcry, and the Oscars took so long to say anything because it's political. And when they did say something, they were just like, we blanketly condemn all violence of all kinds. And it's like,
bravo.
Yeah.
Wow.
You said the easiest thing and it took you way longer to say that. Like, they don't, and there's been controversy for years about the Oscars being too white, being racist. They've expanded their voting body a lot more.
Right.
And Parasite was the first movie to win Best Picture that was an international movie. And that was like in the past 10 years. So
yeah, that was a big deal.
Yeah. Oscars, though, they're coming up in 2028, 100 years. That stamp, the Oscar stamp, it does mean something. Or at least in the Hollywood circle, it kind of is inflated.
It does mean something. I do think it does. Like, in general, it means something. Like, it helps kind of set the film canon.
Yeah.
It was funny. I was looking back at like the old, like the list of old winners, and there's some stuff here that has endured, like Wings, which was the first Best Picture winner. All Quiet on the Western Front, It Happened One Night, Casablanca, Gone with the Wind. Like these are like movies that we still talk about. Then there's like stuff like The Broadway Melody, which was the second Best Picture winner. Like nobody ever talks about that. Grand Hotel, The Great Ziegfeld, Mutiny on the Bounty. Like, there's stuff here that I've never even heard of.
And it probably beat things that you have heard of. And
Yeah.
you don't remember that they were even nominated.
Exactly. And even in recent years, you look at like Coda won a couple of years ago, which I remember I think that was the year that you endeavored to watch like every single movie that got nominated for an Oscar.
Yes.
And you watched Coda. It was like maybe one of the like last things you watched.
Yeah, I want everybody to know that you shouldn't do that because it almost ruined movies for me in general.
You're miserable.
Coda was not what I predicted to win that year. And I don't think a lot of people predicted it. It kind of came out of left field.
I feel like nobody watched it.
Nobody watched, and it was fine. It was totally fine. Yeah. I think the Oscars say a lot about like where we are in time. Like when Everything Everywhere All at Once won. That was like the Oscars saying like, hey, we can relate to you guys. We can like quirky and genre cinema as well. It doesn't have to be like the King's Speech or some sort of prestigious biopic.
The multiverse, you know, like we love IP.
But then you see this pushback. Every time something wins, there's always discourse around it. Like, Everything Everywhere All at Once. People don't really talk about the movie as much anymore. Anora, when it won, there was immediate backlash to that.
Yeah.
And it's almost like I almost want my favorites not to win because I don't want them to be raked through the coals.
Well, what it is like you have this like insular like network of this community who will watch these movies just because they love films and they're coming out and they want to go see them. You know, you love the Daniels, you love Sean Baker. You're like, I want to go support this artist and watch this movie. And then what happens is these films get nominated, and then the sort of the normies, I guess you could call them, come in and they're like, ooh, like what's this? Like what's Anora? What's Everything Everywhere All at Once? And they watch it, and then inevitably you introduce your film to more and more people. Like when you say something is Best Picture, it creates this very lofty expectation.
Right.
You know, it has to be, it has to be the best movie of the year. That means something different to everybody. So you bring in this like giant wave of people who come in and watch it after it gets nominated or after it even wins. And then it's like you have this expectation mixed with this like dilution of like people who actually maybe love film just for the art of it, for the sake of it, versus people who are like, I mean, I'm not going to say like everybody who watches these movies after they win is like a pretender, obviously not, but like there are definitely people who will watch them just to be like, oh, I watched the Best Picture and now I'm in on the conversation. Like, you know,
right. Yeah,
I can talk about it at a party.
Well, we've talked about how there's no monoculture now.
Yeah.
And the Oscars almost feels like an attempt to
it's a holdover from that. Yeah.
Right. It's like it's looking at the atomization of culture, and it's like, now we're going to put all these movies up against one another.
Yeah.
Because this year we have like Begonia up against F1, up against Hamnet, up against Train Dreams. Like there's no consistency between like, it's just trying to say, okay, these were the biggest movies of the year. Really, it's saying like, these are the ones that campaigned the hardest and spent the most money so that we could see them.
That's part of it. Yeah.
It's political.
Like Inland Empire. Remember the David Lynch?
The cow.
The cow. And he was trying to get Laura Dern nominated and everything.
Yeah. Brilliant. That didn't work.
No. No.
But it was brilliant. Yeah. And we still talk about it this day. So the Oscars this year are interesting. I've seen, I think, 7 out of the 10 Best Picture noms. You've seen 8.
I've seen 8 of them, yeah. The only one that you haven't seen that I've seen is Hamnet.
That's right. Yeah, so, and I might be able to catch it this week if I don't get snowed in.
Bad chance of that. We're recording this the day before, like, the biggest snowstorm in, like, 10 years is going to hit Pittsburgh and Morgantown, where we're based.
Yeah.
So
it's going to be...
This may be our last episode.
Yeah, if we don't make it out. I want everybody to know right off the bat what I believe the biggest snub was, just in terms of the nominations. And it's not something that anybody's talking about at all.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I want to hear it.
It's actually in the category of Best Animated Short Film.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why no one's talking about
it.
Exactly.
Yeah, nobody cares. Nobody even watches those most of the time. But it's called Snow Bear by Aaron Blaise. It was shortlisted, but it didn't get the nomination. And I was like, oh man, I was so upset. I lost a little bit of my care for the Oscars this year.
Yeah.
It's Aaron Blaise, is the director of Brother Bear.
Yeah.
Which is okay. It's fine. I just rewatched it this past
That's a fan favorite. Like lots of people like Brother Bear.
They do, yeah. But also like Snow Bear, it's all hand-drawn, animated by him. And it's just beautiful. It's a beautiful film. It's a non-dialogue film about a lonely polar bear. Made my girlfriend bawl her eyes out.
Jeez.
Yeah, dude. And he like drew inspiration from like the death of his wife in real life. Like he was kind of like channeling himself into this character. 11,000 drawings in this short.
Jeez.
Yeah, man, all by hand. Great short, no nomination. So the Oscars. I'm done with this episode.
Oh, well, yeah, that's totally fair. I mean, another movie that people are really upset didn't get nominated. This is for Best Picture. Is No Other Choice.
Yeah.
Have you seen No Other Choice?
I still haven't. I do. Every Park Chan-wook movie I've really enjoyed.
Yeah.
I don't think he's super popular with the Academy.
I think there was some drama about him leaving like some union guild or something, or breaking some strike or something. I don't know exactly what it is, and I know that no Park Chan-wook movie has ever been nominated at the Oscars. So there's a whole
right.
I don't know if there's something about his politics that doesn't sit well with them, or about his working methods. I don't know exactly what it is.
Yeah, it would have to be political though, right? Because people really like that movie.
Yeah, I would have to imagine. I saw it like a week ago and really enjoyed it. I think it belongs there more than some of the movies that got nominated. F1.
Did you even see F1?
No, no. Let me tell you, I bought tickets to see F1 3 times, and I canceled tickets to see F1 3 times. Because I could not convince myself to drive across town to watch a 3-hour movie about cars.
Yeah.
And I think usually what I try to do is watch the Best Picture noms before the Oscars, just to kind of get in on, because that's the thing that I feel like matters the most anyway.
Yes.
That's the creme de la creme. And I think it'd be funny if I just didn't watch F1 and just continued to have an opinion on it. The other movie I hadn't seen is The Secret Agent, which I also almost saw like during Christmas, and it was in our like local theater for like a week, and then it was out.
Those are hard to catch.
I imagine they're gonna bring some of these back. Like if F1 comes back to like IMAX, I think I probably will go see it.
I would see it in IMAX, I think.
Yeah.
I don't have access to that in Morgantown. I'd have to come up to you. I had the chance to see it in IMAX when I was visiting our friend Jake in LA.
Oh, yeah.
But I chose to go to the Academy Museum instead.
Right.
A choice that I don't regret, but Jake probably regrets for me. Although I think he saw it like several times, because Jake can't watch a movie just once.
I will say my opinion of F1 is mostly based off of what I'm hearing online. There's a lot of people who are surprised that F1 got nominated, just in general. Like,
really? People
saying like, yeah, it's a decent movie, a good popcorn kind of movie, good theater movie, but like, why is this here and not No Other Choice?
It's our technical Marvel movie. I mean, not basically. Marvel movie, but our technical movie that's like, this is doing cool things with film, pushing boundaries in terms of like camera work, and it might sweep some of the technical awards, might get like editing or sound design. Is it nominated for? Yeah, it's nominated for sound. It's going to get it. Like that award exists for a movie like F1.
That's true. Yeah. A lot of people were upset that Warfare, Alex Garland's Warfare, didn't get nominated for sound design, specifically sound design. Like I've seen that comment multiple times online. I didn't see Warfare because I didn't really care for Civil War that much. So, but I know a previous guest of ours, Davis Rohr, is a big fan of Warfare. So I might check it out.
Yeah, he also loved, I think he said Train Dreams was his favorite movie of the year. He posted on his story, he shout out to Davis. He was like, the fact that Train Dreams didn't get a cinematography nomination is a crime. And I messaged him and I was like, it did get a cinematography nomination. Apparently some publication misprinted and left it out.
Okay.
But
well, good for him, like reading print.
I don't think it was print. I think it was an outlet. But I think Train Dreams, it feels like the token indie that's not going to get any wins, but it was a win that it was nominated. Yeah. Kind of how I see it. None of my indies ever get anything. Sorry, Baby. No nominations for that.
I'm a little surprised about that.
Well, that goes into the campaigning. Like they don't have the money to campaign like that. A24, when it was not as big, before it took over Hollywood, it would basically put all its money behind one campaign. So the year that Lady Bird came out, like it got nominations, but the Florida Project, it had Willem Dafoe carrying for Best Supporting Actor. That was the representation the movie got. Right. And that was it. Whereas I think that movie it deserved all the wins because it's one of my favorite movies ever. But it really it comes down to capital.
Oh, damn.
It does.
You're right.
It's political.
You're right. I do think there's a money thing here and there. I mean, obviously, like to get your movie made, you need to have connections and you need to have the capital and everything. So it is all just kind of a business. But we care about it for some reason because it does set the canon. And the canon's important to us to a certain extent. There are all sorts of film canons. And I feel like lately we have been kind of talking about film canons sort of indirectly with, the Blind Spots launching. That's a show all about film canon.
It is. Yeah.
Does a film merit the label of a blind spot purely because it fits into some sort of canon of movies that you should have seen at some point? And the Oscars, I think, are part of that. Should everybody have seen Coda? I don't know. I haven't seen it. I don't know. You've seen it. Like, do you feel like that's like I'm missing something that I didn't see that movie? I mean,
no. But Coda was like, you know what Coda stands for, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's for a specific group of people.
Sure.
And it was a victory for what it was representing. And I think the year before that we had Sound of Metal, which is about a drummer who was losing his hearing, and it got some nominations as well. It's kind of like a visibility conundrum,
sure,
right? And that's like what the Oscars are doing. They're like, okay, we see you, we're going to nominate you, but you can't have the gold statue. Except with Coda, which was strange. I think Sound of Metal was more. I was more impressed by it than Coda. Coda got a little bit Disney at times. Not gonna lie.
I don't know. Maybe it was like a contentious year or something. But
yeah, I forget. But even like you take it all the way back to 2017. The nominees from that year, there were some amazing movies that came out. The movie that won Best Picture was The Shape of Water, and it checked all these boxes. You had like a gay supporting character, you had a mute protagonist, you had a Christian nationalist villain. It had all these like checking all the boxes.
Identity politics like thing.
Yeah, and an immigrant director. You got Del Toro directing it, and Del Toro, Frankenstein's got a lot of representation because he has a positive relationship with the voting body at the Academy Awards. So like, Frankenstein, it'll probably win for makeup.
Sure.
That might be it. I actually might have a chance for cinematography.
It might. I hope it doesn't. Because I think
it's ugly.
I do think it's an ugly movie. Yeah.
I guess we should talk about Sinners though on that note, because Sinners got a cinematography nod.
Sinners got 16 nominations.
Historical.
Yes.
First movie to ever get that many.
Which is we talked about Sinners, and we both decided that we liked it more on our rewatch.
And I watched it again since then.
Did you like it more or less?
Yeah, I liked it more. I keep liking it more every time I watch it.
I think it's one of those rewatchable films. Like a lot of people, I think, get more out of it when they rewatch it.
Yes.
And it's like entertaining enough to want to put on again and again. And especially with these nominations, like it's back in theaters.
It is.
People are checking it out. 16 nominations. I don't really have a particularly strong opinion about that. I think that's fine. I think that it's a popular enough movie. I'm almost a little surprised that it's endured in popularity. Like,
I'm not.
Almost like a full year later.
I don't think so. I think people saw it when it came out. They saw that they would need to push it again for the awards, and they are. I think Sinners has a chance to take. It has a chance to be a sleeper. It has a chance. Like Michael B. Jordan actually. I think the two front runners for Best Actor are Leo and Timmy. I think Jordan could feasibly swoop in there and take it. Sort of like a Parasite situation, I think.
I do think it was a little weird that they nominated Michael B. Jordan and they forgot to nominate Michael A. Jordan. Even though
Well, I'm thinking about Tar a few years ago.
Oh, I love Tar.
Cate Blanchett was like slated to win.
Yeah.
But Michelle Yeoh swooped in there and won instead.
Yeah.
And this could be a situation like that.
Could be. It could be. I could see Michael, and that would be fine. I'd be fine with that. I think Timothée Chalamet deserves it, which you hate to say because you hate to love the guy.
He does a great performance. I kind of, before the Globes and everything, I thought they were going to give it to Leo because he's doing like, his performance is more than just like his delivery and everything. His like physical performance.
He transformed.
He does. But now I'm thinking it is probably going to go to Timmy.
Yeah.
But like, what's Ethan Hawke doing?
I didn't see Blue Moon. It's getting some decent buzz.
Yeah.
I would like to catch it before the Oscars. It's a Linklater film, right?
It is a Linklater film.
Yeah. And people love him.
They do, although, well, he has had some representation because Boyhood was up. Yeah, I don't know. I was kind of surprised. Sometimes those films, like, there's always like one film that feels like a star vehicle, like that Judy Garland movie that came out a few years ago, where like, was it Renee Zellweger? That was like a vehicle to get them the Oscar. And it worked. She won it. I don't really feel like there's a whole lot like that. In terms of who's going to get Best Actress, I think Rose Byrne might swoop in and take the statue from Jessie Buckley. I think Buckley was like the front runner.
Yeah.
But Byrne, when I watched If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You,
yeah,
I took note of how often the camera is just on her.
sure.
And it requires such an intense performance.
Yeah.
If you're always on camera, she might get it for that reason. Like she had to carry the movie by just being on screen for a lot of it. And she nails it. She does such a good job. But also I haven't seen Hamnet.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, and I haven't seen If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. I really want to see it, and everything I've heard about it has been like Rose Byrne's amazing.
Yeah.
It's a super anxious kind of movie. It's a very like intense, like I would imagine, performance.
Yeah.
Hamnet is emotionally ringing, like it is, and Jessie Buckley is one of the best actresses of her generation. I genuinely believe that. Like she has been incredible, basically in anything I've seen her in. I think she's gonna take it, but I could see Rose Byrne coming in, sneaking up, and getting it, swooping in, as you're saying.
She could, because I think she got the Globe, but I think those movies were in different categories. Hamnet and If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You, which I don't even know how the Globes do their categories. It's always so weird. Emma Stone, of course, is up.
Emma Stone.
She will always, as long as she is in a movie,
Yes.
she will be nominated. Although Jesse Plemons
Did
missing
not.
out.
He got snubbed.
He did get snubbed. I would say he got snubbed.
Yeah.
I thought he was great. In fact, we just rewatched Begonia for an episode that's coming out way later, actually. And he's amazing. He's always amazing. I think he is one of the best actors of a generation as well.
Is. Yeah.
So if neither Jesse gets the award this year, which one of them won't because he wasn't nominated, they will get it eventually.
They will.
I have faith.
Yeah. And then they'll meld into one person.
Right.
Like together.
Oh, I was thinking of ending things, but
Oh, yeah, right.
because they both kind of do that.
Yeah, the two Jessies.
Yeah. Best animated feature film. I haven't seen any of these.
I haven't seen any of these either.
It clearly was a weak year for animation.
People are saying like K-pop Demon Hunters is like amazing. I'm not going to watch it.
No, I'm not either.
I refuse.
I think it's like a TikTok movie.
It
is.
It's like a TikTok
it is.
movie.
Like the one song got popular on TikTok.
Oh, I don't know.
That's what it is.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Elio and Zootopia 2, and I haven't even heard of Arco or Little Amelie or the character of I don't know what these movies are. These are fake. Someone made these up.
From what I've seen, they look cool, but they look too avant-garde. Like
really?
When it comes to animated features, like it's always Flow might be an exception when it beat. What did it beat last year? It beat The Wild Robot.
I was happy Flo beat The Wild Robot.
Yeah, Flow was great, but it's still got a little bit more mainstream than something like Arco or Little Amelie.
Yeah.
I think you just have to be plugged into that sphere. It's like Snow Bear.
Like I know a couple of years ago there was like some controversy around like the Academy nominating and awarding Netflix films. Or just like streaming films in general. Now we've broken that ceiling, obviously. Like we're talking about Coda. That was an Apple TV movie, right?
Yeah.
So at this point, like anything's on the table. Like I was kind of thinking like Train Dreams, like that probably won't win a lot because it's a Netflix film. But then Frankenstein, I feel like that has some chances of winning some other stuff, and that's also a Netflix film. Yeah. And then K-pop Demon Hunters, another Netflix film. So like I could see it winning. You know, I feel like that's not going to hold it back anymore.
I do feel like it could win Best Animated Feature.
I could see it.
It really could. Because, like, what's going to beat it? Nobody saw Elio. Zootopia 2? It feels like just as much of a meme as K-pop Demon Hunters. So,
yeah, I don't know. All I know about Zootopia 2 is the abortion comic.
That's just a Zootopia thing. It doesn't deal specifically
that's really just
with
all I know about Zootopia,
yeah.
There should be like a nomination for like film most likely to make your kid a furry.
They should have superlatives that are really specific like that, just depending on the type of movie.
Zootopia sweeps like every year.
Every year there's a Zootopia movie. Yeah, nothing else stands a chance.
It clears. Best casting, that's a new category, right?
Yeah, I have no idea how to predict that because that's never been a thing. But it just kind of feels like it's the big ones, really. It's the 5 big ones.
It is the 5 big ones. I will say I watched a documentary this year, and I didn't watch it because I thought it was going to be nominated, but it wasn't nominated. It was 2,000 Meters to Andreevka, which is a Ukraine war documentary, and I've been seeing when I say discourse, I mean like of like the 5 people who care about like documentary feature nominations. People were like very surprised that didn't get nominated. That might be because of political reasons. I'm not sure.
I don't know, man, because when you have No Other Land, like that's just about as political as it could have been. I thought it didn't stand a chance to win. Because
I think that surprised people. Yeah.
Well, what I know about the other documentary feature films, the Perfect Neighbor, that's a Netflix film as well. And it's like mostly told through body cam footage.
Okay.
I remember seeing it blow up on Letterboxd when it came out. A lot of people watched it. A lot of people were like, this is the best movie ever. It shows you some hard truths. And I'm like, I didn't watch it. I want to, but it just kind of seems like exactly the kind of movie that, I don't know. Netflix always does these like true crime things that are like kind of clickbaity.
Yeah.
The Perfect Neighbor seemed that way to me, but I haven't watched it. The Alabama Solution, however, that's been on my radar since Sundance last year.
Yeah, that's getting some buzz right now from the 5 people who care about documentaries.
Are you on Reddit finding these people?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not on Twitter or anything, so.
Yeah.
Can I say that Jurassic World Rebirth got a nomination, and that upsets me greatly?
It did get a nomination, yeah.
For visual effects.
What should have got it instead? Like Superman or something? No. Superman didn't get anything.
Yeah, I don't know what I would have given that. But holy shit. I just don't want Jurassic World Rebirth to get anything. Now they can say it's Oscar nominated? Are you kidding me?
They can say that about Suicide Squad. Like,
that's true, yeah. Because
like costume.
I think it won. Costume.
Did it win?
I think Suicide Squad won costume.
That's ridiculous.
Imagine if it won for editing or something. I would. Oh my god, that's the worst edited film I've ever seen in my life.
It won for costuming because everybody dressed up like Harley Quinn afterwards. Probably.
That's true. Yeah, that is true. Daddy's Little Monster.
I want to direct your attention to the live action short film category.
Okay.
Because I haven't seen any of these, but I had friends who went to a Pittsburgh festival last year and saw Jane Austen's period drama.
Okay.
Which is, if you look at the poster, it's a white silhouette of a woman and a red silhouette of a smaller woman at the bottom because it's a period joke movie.
Oh.
Like it's a comedy, apparently.
Okay.
And it's been on my watch list since they told me about it because they said it was hilarious. I would love to watch this. I will definitely come out to Pittsburgh if they're doing those film blocks.
Yeah, a couple of years ago, we went to like the Harris Theater, which is a local, like a downtown Pittsburgh theater. It's like historic. I think it's like the oldest theater.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, it's like super old. And that's where we saw Hundreds of Beavers, a couple months ago, 35 millimeter. But they do like Oscar like blocks and stuff.
Yeah.
For short films and animated shorts, some documentaries, stuff like that. We should definitely do that this year and check out some of these because that one sounds really interesting.
I'd love to see that one. We had Marty Supreme up against the Smashing Machine, and we were going to do Battle of the Safdies. Just from nominations alone, it's severely outmatched.
It is.
The Smashing Machine is.
Yes.
But it's up for makeup and hairstyling, which I actually think I just noticed. So it got a nomination. Doesn't stand a chance, because that'll go to Frankenstein.
Yes.
But it's there. With The Ugly Stepsister, which was like a horror movie.
Yeah, I saw this actually.
That's kind of surprising, right?
Yeah, no, I'm not surprised. I thought it had really great like makeup and stuff like that. I thought they did a really good job. It's about like, modifying your body, and it's about beauty expectations and all that stuff.
Yes. So. Okay. So a little bit the Substance kind of.
It's it's a Substance light. It's like you took the Substance and you put it in like a Grimm Brothers like fairy tale kind of setting, which fits. It does fit. The movie ended up being not especially great, but there's some stuff that makes you squeamish for sure watching it.
Yeah, maybe you. Last thing I will say is that I'm so proud of the Academy for not putting Wicked for Good up in every goddamn category.
Yeah.
Same with like we were talking off mic before this, but this is the first Avatar movie that's not up for Best Picture.
Yeah.
It'll win like VFX, but
it's over, Avatar bros.
I guess it's finally James Cameron just repeated himself and people noticed.
Yeah, the movie's only made like over $1 billion. Like it's over. We're done.
It's over, guys.
They literally remade The Way of Water with Fire and Ash. That's basically
so I've
what
heard.
It is.
First Avatar I didn't do my cinematic duty and watched. So
yeah, you're slacking.
I guess
I'm gonna have to
still
take
playing.
Your cinephile card.
It'll probably be playing by the time the Oscars are long over.
Yeah, after we're long dead, Avatar will still be playing in theaters. unfortunately. It'll be the only movie.
And all the actors who were in it are dead as well.
It'll be the only thing propping up movie theaters 100 years from now.
What do we think? Let's make some predictions.
I think One Battle After Another is going to win Best Pick.
Controversial.
I'm gonna step out right now and say I think that will win Best Picture.
Yeah.
And if I'm wrong, this podcast is over. I'm done.
Right.
I will never make another show again. I will never show my face in public.
If I'm right, though, then the podcast will keep going. And I also think One Battle After Another is going to win Best Picture. So,
yeah. If I'm right, everybody owes me like $1.
Oh, everybody listening.
Everybody, yeah.
No, you'll make like $2.
Yeah.
No, we have more listeners than that, I promise.
$3.
$3, yeah.
We're betting on it winning, aren't we?
I am betting on it winning, yeah. I don't think Paul Thomas Anderson has not won for Best Director or Best Picture.
This is it.
This is it, which is interesting because They Will Be Blood, I think it was up for both.
They Will Be Blood.
They will be. It didn't win Best Picture because No Country did.
Yeah.
But it won for cinematography. I think that was it because I don't think PTA's won Best Director.
I know he got nominated for Phantom Thread a couple years ago.
Yeah, but I don't think he won for that.
No,
that was 2017. That was the same year as Shape of Water.
That was a tough year. And Shape of Water, I can't believe that won. That's incredible. There's so many good movies from 2017.
I know.
That's okay. So One Battle After Another. What are some sleeper hits though? Like something you could see taking it and you being like, "Oh my god!"
For Best Picture?
Yeah, for Best Pick.
I think Sinners, man.
Really?
Sinners has a chance.
I don't think Sinners is gonna win. I think Hamnet could potentially slip in and win.
Yeah,
Hollywood loves a good Shakespeare, a good movie about acting and stuff.
Chloe Zhao she was the fourth woman or second woman to win Best. Yeah. First Asian woman to do so.
For Nomadland.
She's got a chance. Hamlet's either not going to win anything or it's going to win everything it was nominated for. It's one of the others.
Whoa.
I think so.
See, because I think Hamlet's going to win. I think Buckley's going to win actress, but I'm not sure about Best Pick. That's my second pick, though. If One Battle After Another loses and I lose literally everything, my life, then
all $3.
Yeah, all $3. Other ones, maybe. Like, what if the Oscars just did something really boring and Best Pick went to F1? Would that be the most boring pick? Would that be like the Coda or the Green Book of this year?
Yeah. If F1 won, I legitimately just can't picture that world.
Maybe it would solve everything.
Yeah, it could. I don't know. I think F1 is least likely to win, except for maybe Train Dreams, even though it's probably way better than F1, but
probably.
Maybe not way, maybe just better. Train Dreams is really good.
Do you think Marty Supreme has a chance?
For Best Picture, no.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so. Because the Safdies have never got anything. Neither of them,
That's
really.
Fair.
Uncut Gems was completely overlooked.
I'm a little surprised Begonia got nominated.
I'm not, because Lanthimos also, like with The Favorite and Poor Things.
That's true.
Is this weird. I feel like they look at Lanthimos and they're like, this is our token quirky guy.
That's true,
We're going to put him up every time.
Yeah.
Plus, he's got Emma Stone. And as long as he's got Emma Stone in his arsenal.
If you got Emma Stone in the bag, man, she carries a lot of weight. She does.
She does, yeah.
She's like the queen of acting right now.
She is. She's in everything. I even rewatched part of like Pop Star last night.
Yeah.
She's a cameo in that movie.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that.
She used to be like the girl from Easy A, and now she's like...
She's A-list.
She's A-list. Easy A-list.
Easy A-list, yeah. I do think Sinners has the capacity to sweep. It'll win Best Song for I Lied to You.
I think it will win Best Song.
It'll win Best Score, hands down. It might win some... Oh, I meant to say this. Yeah, my boy Delroy Lindo is up for Best Supporting Actor. I said he was my MVP in Sinners.
Really? So you think he's going to win?
I don't think he's going to win.
Okay.
No. I think it probably is going to go to, like Sean Penn.
I think it's going to go to Sean Penn, yeah.
Either him or Skarsgård. Skarsgård's got a chance.
Wouldn't be upset if Skarsgård won, but I don't think he deserves it, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, after seeing Sentimental Value, I think Sean Penn deserves it. I love Skarsgård. You know, like he's like one of my favorite actors working today. But no, I think Sean Penn, this is his year. Colonel Lockjaw, are you kidding me? Yeah, he deserves it.
Yeah, he could get it. He could definitely get it. An actress in a supporting role. Hey, look, Weapons. It got a nomination.
That's crazy.
I am kind of surprised. People were saying it would. I didn't believe them.
I didn't either.
This is Zach Kreger's in. He can become an Academy darling this way.
I do think Tiana Taylor is going to win for Best Supporting Actress.
It seems that way. Yeah, it seems the way that
for One Battle After Another. She really made an impact. Like watching the movie, like she made an impact on me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was like, oh, she's great. She's great.
She was good. Yeah.
Yeah, like amazing.
Yeah, she was really good. But...
should we maybe mention that and we'll delve into it more in like future Hard Ticket episodes.
Yes.
When we start our Oscar run, because we have this series where we're doing a bunch of 2025 films that are up for the Oscars.
3 or 4 weeks of build up.
Yes, where we're comparing them to other movies, and it'll give us a chance to talk more about the Oscars, and also we're going to be taking ballot submissions from listeners.
Yes.
Probably through email, I would imagine.
Yeah, you got to email them to us to be considered in the running.
Yeah, we want your predictions here in the next, we got 2 months to the Oscars.
We got plenty of time.
Plenty of time. And the person who gets the most correct gets to decide an episode.
Yes, they get to choose a matchup. And if they want to be on it.
If they want to be on,
we can talk about it.
If you want to take control of the podcast completely, you can do that. Yeah, especially if One Battle After Another loses, I have to relinquish control.
Yeah, just so everybody knows, Jake is really good at this. And that's because he follows, I mentioned earlier, Jake.
Yes.
He will follow the award season. He will come up statistically with the most likely guesses.
Yeah.
I've almost given him a run for his money. I think I might have got more predictions right than him last year.
You might have, yeah.
I have to check my laminated ballot that I kept because I was so proud because I predicted the Honora sweep.
Yeah, you did.
People didn't believe me.
That's true, you did.
Yeah, but...
Honora sweep.
Really, we're pretty far out right now. I wouldn't submit just yet unless you're dangerous and you're that confident in yourself. But if you get it, and we're going to do it too. So if we get it, we get to do whatever we want with our show.
Is that true? Are we actually doing that?
Well, I'm going to do it anyway. But
okay. Well, I know you're going to make your predictions.
All right.
And laminate them.
All right. We can have a winner that is nuts. That's fine. You can tell we've thought a lot about this.
No, Jake Taylor probably will win. Jake Taylor lives in LA. He's like a Hollywood insider. He's like the person you don't know about. Like he's behind the scenes of like every major production.
This is the most we've talked about Jake, who was very upset that we didn't talk about him at all in season 1.
Yeah, he's upset that he's never been on Hard Ticket yet.
Right, but he will be on Forrest Gump.
He will probably
versus Joe Dirt.
He will probably be on because he will win the Oscar predictions,
and that's what we will probably do.
Yeah,
Forrest Gump versus Joe Dirt. So keep an eye out for that because it's probably going to happen unless you can beat Jake Taylor. That's what we're calling the sweepstakes.
Yeah.
Beat Jake Taylor.
We're calling it look of the Oscars.
Beat Jake Taylor.
And beat Jake Taylor. Yeah.
That's going to do it for us as usual. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, this is a little bonus episode. We call them ticket stubs now.
Just very proud of that.
It's a little branding thing that we came up with. So, yeah, thanks for listening. More ticket stubs on the way. And
we'll see you guys at the Oscars.
Go Oscars.
It's a hard ticket at the movies. Which one will you watch? Let's decide. It's a hard